So let's take your final comments on the BECE candidates who are actually writing their exams today. We've also heard that John Dramani Mahama is saying that if he should be given the mandate to rule the country, he will not cancel free SHS. But we are just going to give our final take on it. So just two minutes and then we can go. So Bernard, I'll start with you.
I feel very sad that this country continues to revel in the politics of the NDC and MPP, as exhibited on the platform this morning. It is this kind of inconsiderate attacks that has run the economy down. We should be in a position to tolerate dissenting views.
Exactly.
And wherever they come from. I think that people coming to the platform, we don't know their background.
Step on me. It's also stepping on me.
No. It cannot be equalization. You can do that with your NDC people. But obviously, you don't know. I do know people who text on shows. Some of them are multi-rich. Some of them are over self-made. But they are worried about the levels of decline in our economy. And when they make those pronouncements, and because we are incensed, we come and attack them, it's not healthy. That said, let me state ab initio that the West African Examination Council has lost favor with me. It's an institution that appears to have lost grip of its workings. As you said, many of our kids in school are not interested in reading, but they know that somehow, some ways, they will pass. They will get good results. The irony, and check the records, is that public schools with well-trained, well-qualified teachers are performing poorly. And private schools with less trained and teachers who don't even go on strike in the main are the ones that are qualifying more. What is the reason? The best teachers we produce cannot teach for our children to become the best. And those that are actually not so proficient are taken by the private sector and they are performing wonders. How can you justify how private institutions are performing miracles with less trained and probably not well-paid staff? It means that there is a nexus between WAEC officials and these schools that provide them opportunity ahead. And so what we are proposing is that WAEC should be scrapped.
Oh, you propose the WAEC?
Oh, yeah, it should be scrapped, absolutely. And once we scrap WAEC, we'll place it with an examination body that will stop leakages because WAEC is helpless. Two, that we'll have what we call the deprived schools equalization policy.
Okay.
So that if somebody in Denugu or in Pepra or in Sankana is able to obtain aggregate 14, and you sit in urban Accra, Kumasi, and you obtain aggregate 7, they must be weighted that the aggregate 14 in a deprived school will be weighted as aggregate 7.
That's what currently free SHS does, though.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
It does.
I mean, it doesn't.
It does.
I'm not asking you, it doesn't.
Oh, it's not, it does.
There is no weighted. I'm just telling you.
It's not about weighted, but when you belong to a deprived school, they weigh your results. Oh, Bernard, I know it's happening.
I'm saying that this is the policy we are bringing.
Okay.
Do you have a deprived area school equalization policy? Do you have?
So it might be named different,
You
but
don't
it
have
happens.
Well, I'm telling you what we bring in.
Okay.
And you are telling me that...
No, you are bringing with a different name.
No, it doesn't exist.
I know currently...
Look, KNUST, your alma mater,
yes,
started a policy like that. at KNUST.
Less endowed, yeah.
Yes, where they went around less endowed communities, brought in students, and they realized that their level of dexterity compared to those even coming from the Ivy Towers was a different level. And so KNUST is an implementer of this novel policy, no doubt about it.
Absolutely.
But it is not.
Because I know that when you're public
the
school,
BECE,
is a public school a private school?
They have a percentage of intake when it comes to this
the public
big
school and the private school. So they look at that.
Currently,
I know that
as I'm speaking with you, the public schools have more intake than the private schools.
Yes.
And the private schools are even complaining.
Yeah, that is it. I know
because
that
government want to just...
so if you're from a private school and you make aggregate 8, and you are from a public school and you make aggregate 14, the way
you attended a private school.
So I know they do that.
You attended a private school. So those of us who attended
I've done Saito, I've done private school.
We attended those schools. We are not less in mental uprightness than those who went to fully paid private schools. And so if teachers could come all the way to Sankana in those days, without electricity, without water, in fact, with only the Akasanuma radio to produce people like us, how come that today we are not able to produce more?
It can be done.
Finally, let me wish all our wards who are writing the BECE today that success should come their way. But that success must be earned, but not delivered to them, as we are seeing by WAEC officials.
Okay, Honorable.
Rosalind, I want to ask you a question. Just 30 seconds.
Just 1 minute.
What's the full name of the NDC running mate?
Why?
No, I just want to know. What's her full name?
Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman.
Is it Jane Opoku Ajiman? Is it her real name or her husband's name?
Why?
No, I'm just asking you this question.
Why are you asking me this question?
No, I mean, your answer will just give me a follow-up of what I want to say.
Please continue what you're saying.
You don't know.
I beg you.
So you don't know whether the Jane is a real name, the Opoku Ajiman is a real name or a husband's name?
No.
It is her name.
All I need to know is that whether she's
so she's not married.
Not credible. I don't know about that.
So she's not married.
I don't know about that.
That's what I want to know, because now I've seen that there's a criteria of being a running mate, and the criteria is that you don't need to marry or you have to marry before you become a running mate.
Oh no, there's no criteria like that. It's not written anywhere.
Really?
It's not written anywhere. It's not written anywhere.
Thank you. I thought that Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman.
And that's why when he brought it up, I actually told him that it's not right to be brought up.
Right. Then secondly,
that Napo is not married.
No, that Napo went to marry because
then
he wanted
secondly,
to be a running mate.
A responsible leader, a responsible leader and a father does not run away from his children, irrespective of who he gives birth with. Whether married or outside his marriage, if he gives birth outside, it doesn't matter. They are his children.
Honorable, we have to.
And so therefore, when you are preparing your CV, you need to put every child of yours, whether with your wedded wife or with your side chicks.
Now let's talk about the BECE.
You have to put it
Let's talk
on
about
record.
the BECE.
So when we are talking about politics, we need to be very careful and tread cautiously.
BECE,
because
I have to.
Other than that, it will lead to disaster. Let's come to the BECE. Let me tell you.
Just 30 seconds to talk about. Honorable, my time. We are going.
Let me give the opportunity to wish all the BECE candidates who are writing their exams from today up to Friday a very best of luck. And I want to advise them that, look, whatever they have learned, they should have hope and trust in themselves that they can make it.
Great.
And not rely on any apple from any teacher or anybody.
All right.
And also let them understand that when this is their first exams, by the grace of God, by September, October, they are benefiting from the free education that the president has
Fantastic. Philemon,
and that's,
Honorable.
It is not a matter of whether.
Honorable.
It's not a matter of whether. It's not a matter of whether I am going to implement it. I'm going to already continue it.
We in the NDC, we are very
you have said it from day one that you never and ever want to implement free education, and not today.
The fact that I'll just end in 2 minutes, and that's the fact that yesterday we heard President Mahama speak very eloquently to the people of this country. He's demonstrated that he's an accountable leader.
When was he elected?
He's a leader that will represent the best interests of the people of this country. Let's settle this debate today. There has been the negative, vile propaganda against the NDC that we have said that we will scrap free SHS.
And that's
President
true.
Mahama was very categorical yesterday that the NDC will ensure that free SHS will stay. Now, if you would indulge me, on the 6th of March 2014, here, if your camera may want to capture it, on the 6th of March 2014, President Akufo-Addo is on record. It's on record to have said Mohammed's free SHS good news for Ghanaians. Right. That's because President Mahama launched...
Because he was against it initially. Because he was against it.
It's not allowed.
Because he was against it. So now he's happy that he has seen something in it.
We want to say a very big thank you
so he's happy that now he has seen it.
Yeah, this morning. Lawyer Philemon Laar represented the NDC. Honorable Ebenezer Nartey represented the MPP. And Bernard Mornah represented the PNC. Thank you so much for sticking and staying with us. And to our viewers that keep sending your messages, we are super grateful. The segment is proudly brought to you by Franco Trading Enterprise. Make sure you go to Franco for all your gadgets, mobile phones, television sets, microwaves, CCTV cameras. We have that and even many more. You can download the app on your phone, Franco Trading app, or visit our website for more information. That's www.francotradingenterprise. Franco Trading Enterprise, still for Papa Pafi. My name is Roslyn Felly. And up next is What's Trending with us, Siedua Akobiado. Stay with us.
Newsflash was brought to you by Franco Trading Enterprise. Still, fun papa fee.